As you can see, I'm just heading out of Potes. It's a misty morning, but I've been promised by the campsite receptionist that it's going to be very, very good. I'm also expecting it to be very, very steep in places. I don't think there's going to be many optical illusions today. It's a definite climb, I think, to over 1,500 meters. I'll tell you when I get there. There's no optical illusion here. This is definitely going uphill. And I've just paused to take my sweater off. It's nice and cool, but I'm heating up as I climb this hill, this mountain. Perfect cycling conditions, really. This is what climbing a hill should be like. Not yesterday's false hill that felt like a downhill, but real kilometre after kilometre of grinding away in first gear. Oh, it's hard work, but the sense of achievement is good. And it's bloody good exercise. And you get a better view than you do in your average gym. According to that sign, 13 kilometres to go to the Puerto, to the mountain pass. 13 kilometres from Potes. And you can just about follow the road as it winds its way up to the pass between those two mountains there. That's my destination. It's certainly steeper in this second half of the climb. Poor Wanda can't appreciate the view from that side, because it is rather special. Look at those rocks, they're like teeth in the mountains. Look at the valley, just crisscrossing all the way back down to Potes. That's where I was earlier. In fact, I can see the point where I said there was the sign that says 13 kilometres to the top. That we're getting even higher. Those are snow poles to mark the road for the snow ploughs. Must be pretty tough conditions up here during winter. It's not exactly easy in summer. This is now the really tough bit. I've just run out of water, about a kilometre back. Can you see the road there winding up? I think it goes off to my right quite a bit as well. It's so tantalisingly close to the end, but I'm having to stop every, well, at least every kilometre I would say, just for a little breather. I'm nearly there, nearly there. These final bends are toying with me. I think they're the one that will reveal the small descent to the puerto, but they don't, and they're cruel. Oh, finally, I'm here. Actually a great deal here. Not even a tap. So I'm still thirsty. So I'm now making my way down the other side of the mountain. Subtle change of scenery. A lot rockier, a bit darker. And I'm making my way all the way down that road to the reservoir. This is really quite cruel. I'm going downhill. This bit's not too bad because it's very steep. But some of the bits of this route down through the valley, I've actually got to pedal because the wind's so strong it won't let me freewheel down the hill. And that, after having made it all the way to the top, is a real cruel sting in the tail. This is how I imagine the Wild West of America to be. Could make a western here. And that's what I've been looking out for, which is the reservoir, on the shores of which I'll find Riaño. Riaño's not a bad little place. It's got its church. It's got its museum. It's got its little house on stilts. It's got its curious little house with a funny roof. But I can't help but think that the person who told me it had just won the prettiest town or village in Spain award might have got the wrong end of the stick. But it has got a really nice view over the reservoir. Scallendin Dam doesn't look like that.